Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this game in the T-34-1 Chinese Tier 7 medium tank. Now I finally got this thing fully upgraded, and this was the first game I had in it where I thought to myself, you know what, I think I've finally worked out how to play this damn thing. I should also mention that I am still, at this point, fiddling with the graphics settings. Just sort of testing out different settings and see which ones work and which ones don't. So, initially, I'm just coming up to the middle to try and get some spots, although it looks like that Stuart's going to get there first. Fair enough to him. Because this is a fast medium and, you know, try and play it a little bit aggressively, I guess. And see if we can get a shot on this guy, and there we go. 256 to his side. Now this top gun on this tank, the 100mm, it's the same as the stock gun on the IS-2. So what you get is respectable alpha damage of 250, in fact it's the second highest alpha damage of any of the tier 7 mediums. Decent penetration at 175, but it's kind of derpy and inaccurate and aims for a long time, and you know, it's not exactly an elegant weapon. So we've got a bit of damage so far on a T-43 tier 7 medium tank on their side, which is a respectable start. I should mention, of course, we're here on Ruinberg. I'm just seeing what we can do. So we can have some shots on the fellows down there. So I'm seeing if I can get a shot on this T-43, which indeed I can. I have been spotted, which means I do have to be a little bit careful about return fire. But, you know, plenty of targets to shoot at. So let's shoot at them. Why not? So we're just laying some fire down into that tank destroyer, the Su-152, and by laying some fire down into, I mean killing. Switching our attention back to this T-43, shot into him, and I take some fire. Now, armour on this thing. The hull armour is garbage. The only armour you have is on the turret. Thankfully the turret is very, very good. However, it's awkward to use because the gun depression is not very good. So this tank at first seems like a bit of a strange amalgamation of characteristics, and it really does take a bit of getting used to. You can see, I mean, going back to the gun does a reasonable amount of damage per shot, but it's not exactly very accurate, and the rate of fire isn't brilliant. So just trying to get some shots on these guys. There we go, there's a shot through the side of that T-29. You know, this is quite a nice position. As long as these guys are spotted, we can just plant shots straight down that roadway and into them. I haven't yet got to the point where I think that I've worked out how to play this tank, though. The revelation comes soon, do not fret. So I've noticed this T-43, I think it is, slipping past our lines. I mean, our team is quite firmly in control of this game, which is nice. But I've noticed this sneaky little medium. And so I put a shot into him, and then get up close and personal. And it does occur to me that the T-34-1 is very low profile. Well, that one fails to do anything. It's very low profile, which means that a lot of the time, unless they've got good gun depression, if you're up close like this, right in their face, the enemy's left shooting at the front of your turret, and has a really good turret front, or which means they're shooting at something that, you know, is pretty resilient. So a very good thing you can do with this tank is turret hug people. This doesn't work with all tanks. American tanks tend to laugh at you a little bit, like a T-29 will giggle, point its gun down and put shots through the top of your turret because it's got really good gun depression, but against most opponents it's not a bad idea, and you can see that we are very, very firmly in control of this game. It's 13-4. We're very unlikely to lose this. Tiger P. Ooh, T-29 side. Choose the T-29 because if I was to shoot at the front of a Tiger P, I would have to pick out his weak spots, and I really can't be bothered. He puts a shot into me, and I spend some time aiming at his commander's tower. Oh, I'm tracked. Oh, never mind. And he's dead. And that's the game. And that point, when I engaged the T-43 and just face-hugged him, that was the point when I thought, maybe this is something that this tank is quite good at. And as you will see in other replays that I do have lined up for you later on, I wasn't entirely wrong. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I'm hoping it wasn't too jerky. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao ciao.